You step into the quantum war room, and history has already been rewritten. Cold blue light scans your face. Doors seal behind you without sound. No one speaks inside this place. Floating war maps hang in the air. Entire continents shift like digital ghosts. Every movement represents a future conflict. A system voice assigns your clearance level. You are no longer outside the simulation. You are now inside the decision loop. One question forms instantly in your mind. Are these wars real, or created here? You sit at your first terminal. The chair feels colder than expected. Screens wake up before your touch. Your job starts with raw global data. Population flows, resources, political tension indexes. You feed it into the quantum system. Modern intelligence agencies already use predictive models. Organizations like DARPA explore advanced simulation systems. You are told this is standard analysis work. But nothing feels standard here. War is displayed as clean numbers. No faces. No countries. Just patterns. Then the system reacts instantly. A red zone appears without warning. A conflict prediction just activated itself. You didn't choose it. You only entered the data. The screen flashes once more. A future war has just been detected. The system just predicted a war you didn't expect. You are moved deeper into the system. No explanation is given. Only access. Now you run parallel simulations. Quantum computing allows multiple outcomes at once. Each decision branches into different realities. 50 war scenarios unfold instantly. Each one moves differently. Each one feels equally real. This is superposition in action. Multiple states existing at the same time. Until one outcome is selected. But something disturbs you. Some futures never stabilize. They collapse into global failure loops. You watch one world carefully. It escalates too fast. Too clean. Cities vanish from strategic maps. You blink once. It resets and repeats. Same outcome. Same destruction curve. Always ending in collapse. One version of Earth always burns. You are promoted without celebration. Your new role feels heavier instantly. Now you influence probability structures directly. Small adjustments reshape geopolitical outcomes. 1% shift changes everything. AI forecasting is already used globally. Defense systems rely on predictive analytics today. You are simply inside the next version. You adjust one parameter carefully. A trade route shifts slightly. Two nations react differently instantly. But the system responds aggressively. Entire regions recalculate their stability. You watch a country weaken. Not through war. Through probability decay. It disappears from strong outcomes entirely. Not destroyed. Just statistically erased. Your breath slows. Your control feels dangerous now. You just erased a country from future probability. You enter a wider command zone. Multiple operators surround holographic war grids. Now you simulate global escalation chains. Nuclear scenarios appear as branching timelines. Each one worse than the last. War games like this exist in reality. Governments use them for strategic preparation. But this feels far more advanced. You trigger one full simulation cycle. Everything escalates within seconds. No time for correction loops. You start noticing repetition patterns. Every timeline bends towards similar collapse points. Different triggers. Same outcomes. You lean closer to the data. It never changes the final result. Something inside the system feels fixed. As if the future is partially locked. Your confidence begins to fracture. Every simulation ends the same way. Silence hits differently in this room. You are now part of decision output. Your simulations are no longer isolated. External systems begin responding to them. Military positioning shifts in real time. Diplomatic alerts begin syncing globally. You notice cause and effect merging. Your predictions are being used, not as theory, as guidance. This realization changes everything. You are not simulating anymore. You are influencing. A red alert flashes softly. A region just moved exactly as predicted. Someone acted on your model without telling you. Your hands hesitate over controls. Responsibility now feels physical. Someone is acting on your predictions right now. You are given wider control access. Now you design entire outcome structures. Predictive systems model human behavior at scale. Every action becomes statistical input. Every emotion becomes a variable. You begin shaping acceptable loss ranges. The phrase feels wrong instantly, but it stays on your screen. You adjust global stability models carefully. One region stabilizes at cost of another. Balance becomes trade-off logic. You realize something disturbing slowly. Every improvement requires sacrifice elsewhere. Nothing improves universally. You stop thinking in nations. You think in probabilities. That change is irreversible now. You decide who survives the future. The system evolves again. Now you filter entire futures. Multiple timelines appear like smoke. You can remove unstable outcomes. Erase them from possibility chains. High-level forecasting already explores this concept. But here it feels absolute, final, permanent. You delete one entire scenario. It disappears instantly. No trace. No record of existence. Another follows immediately. Then another. Ethics begin to blur. Because no one sees what you remove. Only you remember they existed. Your decisions feel lighter now. Too light. You delete entire timelines without hesitation. You reach the final chamber. No chairs. No operators. Only silence. All simulations merge into one system. Every timeline feeds into one outcome engine. This is final synthesis logic. The system presents optimal world structure. But optimal feels like compromise. Nothing is truly saved completely. Quantum modeling suggests no perfect future. Only weighted survival distributions. Balanced destruction across outcomes. Then the system pauses. A question appears in front of you. Which world should survive? You feel pressure you cannot describe. Because every option carries loss. There is no correct answer. The system waits for your final decision. You step away from the console. The room does not acknowledge your exit. Lights continue shifting behind you. New simulations already begin forming. Another operator enters your position silently. Same chair. Same screens. Same silence. The system assigns them instantly. No introduction required. No warning given. You realize something slowly. You are never the first. And you will not be the last. You walk out of the quantum war room. But somewhere behind you, a new future has already started.